And as I wrap up, I want to say that there is a need for a growth mindset. A growth mindset that will allow individuals to understand that within these challenges, they need to learn about the technology. Educators need to understand that there's going to be a need for curiosity, that every step of the way you have to be curious. You want to learn more. And within that curiosity, those who involved and in charge will need to develop professional development to guide these individuals. We have to think about the diversity as we engage in technology integration. All users should be taken into consideration as we design and implement these technological pathways. An agile practice, we must be ready to take on these new movements and swift movements as we can see today. Everyone is going on to the mass movement as it relates to AI. But when we look at it within the mass movements, there are individuals who are fearful that they might lose their work, fearful that their art form is being diminished by individuals like myself who think I know certain things when I don't, and I call myself out because of that issue that I had last week. And that allowed me to have a quick reflection. But as we go forward, let me end by saying we have to design our pathways to ensure that AI is designed within a critical thinking as we move towards innovation. We must think about our moral principles. You cannot just use AI at the expense of other people's thoughts. We must acknowledge them. We have to understand that with using AI comes responsibility, ethical responsibility, guiding the fundamental principles of honesty, of course, fairness, justice, and the respect for individuals. Consequences. If individuals are not thinking about the consequences when AI is used inappropriately, then what's the sense? Without consequences, we're going to have a free-for-all. So we must take the responsibility of knowing that if I use it in such a way, that is going to be the outcome. And we must value our society, our people in our society. So when I see a farm in Jamaica or where in the Caribbean being produced by AI image, and I want an image and I see these farmhouses in the United States, I must understand that these images implemented in the AI system based on the AI predominantly having US or developed countries information gives me a picture of the Caribbean or farmlands with these farm barns. I say no. I need to understand also that this is not the value of the Caribbean and understand that the context of the Caribbean is important. As stakeholders, we must advocate to ensure that what is produced by AI and all the systems that are innovated hold value to our culture, hold value to our history. And of course, when it holds value to our history and our students see that, we can also have the level of integrity. In closing, I want to say that AI is not for some, it's for all. And as we navigate the world, understand that the landscape is changing so rapidly that we have to be aware of the change. If not, we're going to be left behind. And I am saying to the Caribbean individuals and people across the world, right now there are some countries trading 30 years behind in technology, 20 years behind. And for global effectiveness, we need to advocate for ourselves as well as others. Thanks. Over to you, moderator.